Hello geeks, gamers, and everybody else, and welcome to July's Loot Crate unboxing. But before I talk about this month, let me talk about last month when I started my monthly giveaway where I'll give away one item from each Loot Crate every month from then on. And last month I said I'd be giving away this Borderlands mouse pad. Nothing against it, it's just I have no use for it. But to my friend Erica, you have won this, and I will get in contact with you, make sure that you get it, and I hope you enjoy it. But let's stop dwelling on the past and move on to the future and find out this month's theme. And I was excited for this month's theme. What is this month's theme? I have the button out so I'm not digging through the box. It is, come on folks, Heroes 2. Now this is the first ever sequel Loot Crate box. And I was excited for it because I saw last year's first Heroes box, and it had so many cool stuff, and I really wished I got it, but I didn't. So hopefully this one's just as good, if not better. So let's find out if this is the Ghost Rider of sequels and isn't good, the Star Wars of sequels and just as good, or is this a Dark Knight of sequels and better than the original? Let's open up and find out. Alright, inside this box we have another box. Inside that box, we have Batman. It's a little Batman figurine, a Q-Pop figure. I have no idea what Q-Pop is. I'm going to guess it's something like a pop vinyl. But this is a Loot Crate exclusive from the old Adam West Batman. And if you don't like Batman, hopefully you get Superman or Catwoman too. But I lucked out because I get Batman, and he is one of my favorite superheroes ever. So I'm really excited to open this up and see what it's like outside the box. And I will definitely be finding a place to display this. Alright, next up, stop for a minute. We have, sorry for the shaky cam. Next up we have a poster. And what's on the poster is even more interesting than the fact that I have a poster. And on it is Wonder Woman! She can do it. And this is actually a pretty cool design, and I actually have a friend who has the same design on a t-shirt. Just a little fun fact, sorry if you don't care. Alright, next up, keeping the DC theme in check, we have a Batman keychain shaped like a batarang. And not only is this a keychain, it's also a bottle opener, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a flathead screwdriver. And I think this is really cool, and despite its size, I really think I'm putting this on my keychain. And yeah, it's a pretty big for a keychain, but it's still really cool looking, and it's a batarang. So who knows, I might be able to use it for defense too. Alright, next up, we have a little promo, stock. A little promo card for a game called Brawlhalla. A little platform action game, and honestly this is one thing in here that I can't say I'm ever going to use, so if you have any interest in it, pause right here, use that code, and hope you enjoy it. Let me know how it is. Alright, move on. We have a Star Trek air freshener, vanilla scented, and it is in the shape of Spock's hand doing the whole live long and prosper thing. I might be wrong. If there's any Trekkie watching this, correct me if I'm wrong on what I just said. I am not a Star Trek watcher. Anyway, next up, we have a Legend of Zelda sweatband, and I actually think this is cool because not only do I like sweatbands, I think they're really comfy, but I also think the Triforce is a really cool looking design, especially when it has the wings to it. So I'm definitely going to be wearing this. I just need to find some reason to wear it, like maybe if I ever start playing Zelda again. I don't know. I like the games, but I suck at them. Anyway, next up, we have a book called The League of Regrettable Superheroes. It is a hardcover book, about that big, and inside is pretty much a collection of probably some of the dumbest names for superheroes. Let's find a random page. Let's see. Nemesis. Never heard of that. Nature Boy. Okay, I've heard of the Nature Boy, but not as a superhero, as a wrestler. But, I don't know. It's just pretty much just a collection of the dumbest superheroes you're ever gonna see in a comic book, all in one collection. I'm looking forward to reading this because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good laugh. And last but not least, we have our little booklet that you get every month with like a information on everything you're getting in your box this month. A few pictures from people's Instagram showing off what they got in previous months. Oh my. We got Batman making out with Wonder Woman and talking about their brief history. And I don't know, I'm not going to say anything. And you also get little descriptions on what you got in your box this month. And that's all the items inside the box. But if you know Lootcrate, you know that you're getting more than just a box. You're getting a little display shelf this time. That's right. So looks like you unfold this, fold it back up in the reverse, and you have like a little building. And on the building, you have like a bunch of people like looking up to their roof, and I guess they're all looking up at Batman, just because you're gonna hear Batman. If Batman's on your roof, you're not gonna ignore him. And I actually think this is a funny design, especially this person right here. I don't know what it is, but I just find that picture hilarious. And like this one, I actually think I'm gonna display somewhere if I ever find room for it. And if I decide to put this on top of it, if not, I'm just gonna have the Batman figure itself and just keep this for storage. But I'm glad that it's there. Alright, so that is this month's Loot Crate, and I'm not disappointed at all. I think all this stuff is pretty cool. Like I said, the figure is cool, the wristband I'm gonna wear, the book I'm gonna have fun reading, and this keychain is most likely going on my keyring. But I'm not gonna cheap out on you guys and just give none of this away. So, if I had to part with any of these items, it would be the Wonder Woman poster and the Star Trek air freshener. Nothing against them, it's just the only two things on here I can't see myself using. Like, I don't have really a place I can think of to put this poster up. Plus, I'm sure there's someone else who would love it a lot more, like a bigger Wonder Woman fan than I am. I'm not a huge fan of her, but I think she's cool. It's just, I'm pretty sure there's a bigger Wonder Woman fan out there. Same goes for the Star Trek. I'm not a Trekkie, so I'll happily part with this and give this to someone who would love to have it. But here's the catch. I'm not just giving away these ones this time. You gotta earn them. And how are you gonna do that? I'm gonna ask you a question pertaining to the theme. So I'm gonna ask you a question about heroes. And the first person to get it right will get the prize of their choosing. So here's the question, and if you need to hear it again, I'll put it also in the description on the YouTube video. Okay, here's the question. The actor Chris Evans has played in 3 comic book movies. Name the 3 movies and the character he played. First person to get all 3 right wins the prize of their choosing. Alright, so that's the Heroes 2 theme, and I'm Rocky, and I'll see you guys in the future.